Welcome to Luka How Lunar Magic Basics. Now, in this short series, I'm going to teach you the bare minimum of what you need to know how to do Lunar Magic, which is the program required to hack Super Mario World. I shouldn't say that. It probably isn't required, but as far as I know, it's the best one. Well, the only one I really know. So, first what you need is a blank ROM. This one is basically just Super Mario World, but since I kind of enjoy playing the original, here's what I do. I go to the original. And I copy it. Then I go to the folder destination. Paste the... That's up here. Paste the copy. Like so. Bam! Rename it something easy to see. No, when doing this, always keep the SMC. If you get rid of that file extension, you're screwed. If your computer isn't showing the file extensions, you should be fine. Now, let's just give this something good. And you just click somewhere off in the distance, and you're done with that for now. Now what you need to do, you need to, one, find yourself a copy of Lunar Magic, and go into it. Once you've downloaded it, open up the ROM. You may actually have to install this, I don't quite remember. But if you do, I don't see how that's much of a problem. And wow, it's taking a little bit to load that message. Anyway, once it gives it, there we are. Once it gets to this point, you have to find where you put your ROMs. Here we are. Lunar Magic. Open. And it warps you and automatically opens and displays for you the first level of Super Mario World. This is level 105, or Yoshi's Island 1. Now, if you really are going to be messing around with enough of this, there's a couple things you really need to know. One, right over here, Layer 1 editing mode. This is basically just, basic objects like this ledge, this thingy here, the bush, even Yoshi coins. They're theoretically called dragon coins, but they're, And other things include the goal area. There's a lot you can do with this program. Then there's Layer 2 editing mode. Essentially, select. Oh yeah. To select it, it has to be in use in the level. If it's not, then you probably won't be able to. And then you have sprite editing mode. As basically the Layer 1 edition, this does sprite. So now that we're in this mode, click, click, we can select things like, this Koopa, Rex here, little question flying block, even Mr. Bonsai Bill. Move him around. They're like, wee, I'm going to kill you, Mario. And kill him. But that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is to teach you how to hack. Now, just because I'm going to be mean, let's start you out without even giving you a level to play in. Go up here and click the castle. Welcome to the overworld. This is the overworld editing window, and from here you can edit basically every world. Like down here is Yoshi's Island. Select everything here. Like Vanilla Dome, the main world map. Here's Chocolate Island, Forest of Illusion, Donut Land. all that fun stuff. Down here we got Bowser's Valley, Special Stage, Star World, Course of Illusion, and I don't know why this is here. It's basically if you want to use some layer 1 stuff on layer 2. It looks kind of weird, and like, you take this bridge, for example, paste it somewhere, it'll have a little blue background around it. Over here's a couple layer 2 tiles. They're essentially this area from here to here and down are event tile windows. You can make your own event tiles. Essentially what they are, when you win a level, like if you win Yoshi's Island 2 here, the appearing path leads you to Yoshi's Island 3. That appearing path is an event. So the event brings that on. Now, I'm going to be a little forward here. We're not actually going to get into anything in this episode. Essentially, this is a test to make sure I can actually do this. But we're going to point out a couple things. There's layer 1 and 2 tiles mode, which basically just select world, map, and layer 1, select buildings, and rest of them and stuff. Then there's sprite editing mode. Basically, you can select this Yoshi's Island smoke. Select this fishy here. You can select. Shut up. This Koopa Kid. Boo. Boo fish. Essentially, whatever. There's more of them. There aren't that many. If you go, you can even select Mario. Moving him around basically just does the starting position. If you see me clicking this little button up here, that just reloads everything. It gets rid of the unsaved changes if you don't want them. Things like that. These 3 are tile selector windows. Like this gives you the layer 2 events. This is overall tile selector, and so on. This is layer 1 event mode. It'll basically give levels and stuff available. Layer 1 Mario paths basically shows where Mario can go. You can make it so you can see through them, which is kind of helpful. Star exit pipes, boss sequence text, like when you beat a boss, you can see what it'll tell you. Message blocks, level names. You can change submap graphics. Shut up. Music and sprites. Like this moon up here, you can mess with him. Don't know why. Also, this black area, don't know why it's there. You just have to ask Fusoya. He made this. You can go through doors. There's a lot you can do, but at this rate, I'm thinking, since this is basically just your hello, I'm going to go over a little bit more and call it good. We got these 4 mushrooms up top on the main window. Quick extract graphics, like you can take like Chrono Trigger graphics or something. I've never done it myself. My brother has stolen hacks from someone else's hack and put it in, and then regretted it immensely. His bonsai build turned into like Elvis Presley flying sideways. It was really bizarre. This one takes the graphics you just took out and puts them in. This takes external graphics, and this one inserts them. I'm not sure what the difference is between regular and external. Possibly the external is ones you made yourself or from a non-Mario game source. The palette editor, that's just... It just changes colors. Like, look at this. You click it. Let's just change the background palette to palette 0. See how the colors change? A little weird. Palette 3. Let's just set it back to what it was. You could change the sprite palette. See the Koopa, or I don't know. I don't remember what that was on. Whatever, I'll be resetting. You can there's cancel button. Cancel. Then you can change Mario's palette, and like you can mess with Mario's, Luigi, Mario Flower, Luigi Flower. Like change colors. I don't know exactly what it does. I should probably mess with that at some point, but we may actually get to that. These doors. This shows the screen exits. It shows you. It first gives you the number of what screen you're looking at, and where exits are. This scans level for undefined exits. Currently, since this is the original level, we're totally fine. This adds, modifies, and deletes screen exits. This opens, modify main midway, and this does secondary. This opens new levels within the ROM. That's just the recent button. This button is the all-important save icon. I did miss a section. This right here is the background editor window. I've never really played with this. We'll probably get around to it. Good example for me, too. I'm teaching what I don't know. And I just want to see some quick. Select this. No. Select this hillside. Goodbye. Check it out. Now, there's a hole in the background. See what happens when we do this. It's a blue sky, and there's nothing. I'm just gonna fix this. Okay. So yeah, that's essentially what Lunar Magic can do. There's index of graphics, properties, and header, properties, sprite header. Mostly these three, and this, not that. And these are, mostly those buttons are for if you're going to get really intense, I guess I'd say. Like messing around with graphics and extra sprites and all that fun crap. And then there's the other three I didn't mention, or two. This is just other properties. It's like scrolling, layer 3 options, disable no Yoshi. Then I'll just like make it so you can't bring Yoshi here. Then this just does music and time limit, so you can mess around with music, put like, Bowser's music in Yoshi's Island 1. It's so evil. Yeah, that's essentially it. So, next time, we'll actually get around, start messing with stuff, break the ROM a couple times, and start teaching you how to hack.